share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, our topic today is about master degree, but before it, let me introduce myself first. My name is Desi Rahmayuni Borusinilingga, and currently I am a student of English postgraduate at University of Sumatera Utara. So that's why our discussion today is about master's degree. So in this topic, we will discuss about the trend, the benefits, and impact on the individuals. If we can see the number of master degree student is increased, so we will see is it as trend or is it a necessity? And also for the benefits, later I will show you the research that I found, the article that I found, and also the impact on individuals. Actually, before doing this presentation, I've done a little observation to my friends, and I asked about what are the impact that they got after joining master degree. So later I will show you. And without further ado, let we jump to our opening question. It's I asked about your feeling. And so what is the first question? It's about, okay, this is the first question. Are you interested in pursuing a master degree? What is your reason? So you can raise your hand if you want to give your opinion, and later I will call your name. Okay, anyone wants to answer this question?
Yeah, if there is no one want to answer that question, Miss Daisy, you may to choose them. Okay, there is Mr. Iqbal.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Iqbal, what is your answer of this, your opinion? Time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much for the on. Yes, I'm quite interested to pursue my master degree, and beside of that purpose, actually, like I have several reasons why I decided maybe to take my master degree. And first of all, is because of my personal growth, and I think with study more or taking master degree, it will make me be more open-minded and see something in different perspective. And the second reason, absolutely, currently, as I'm from computer science, and if I take a master degree, it means it will give me a different opportunity to get a better career in the future, or can say unlock my future career. And I'm not really sure it's related to my experience. I guess broken heart, it's not my reason. But so yeah, I just have two of reason from for a reason that you provided there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal. Actually, you can answer based on your feeling. It's okay if you not follow the option here. It is just um as the something that I put there just to make maybe you need you need suggestion to a unit suggestion, and you need to key to answer this question, but it's okay if you have your personal answer. Okay, thank you,
All right.
Mr. Iqbal. Okay, such amazing reason. Okay, and then Miss Sophie, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss. For me, I got interested in pursuing my master degree because first it related to my bachelor major, and to become sustainable to my future long career, it should be taking a master degree. By the way, my bachelor is education, so yeah, it's always related to academical thing. And then the second reason is I just love the environment of academic, like the lectures, the formal things that we usually do in campus, the uh, routines that we doing presentation, meeting the classmates, having discussion after the class. I just love all the activities. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sophie. And then, how about you, Mr. Rian? I miss yours.
Okay, thank you. I'm interested in pursuing my master degree because this is my dream. Actually, when I took my bachelor degree, I want to take um, management, but I have to change my major because my family wants to take uh, geological engineering. So because I want to take because I want to study in Yogyakarta, so I have to follow their um, um, keinginannya. So I cannot take my management my major management. So that's why when I'm graduated from bachelor degree, and then now I'm studying for my master degree uh, for about my dream management. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rian. I hope you can take your dream major in the future. Okay. And then, how about you, Mr. Jajang? I miss yours.
Okay, thank you. I am really interested on pursuing a master degree, and the reason are on the screen. The first one, um, for personal growth, of course, because I want to get better knowledge, better mindset, and better opportunity. And then the second one, to unlock the future career, because currently I'm working on academic field, so. That is must. I have to really have to continue my study to the master degree, because in the academic career, your degree is really necessary. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jajang, for the answer. And then, yeah, we move to Miss Ririn. How about you, Miss Ririn? I miss yours.
Miss, can you hear me? A master degree. I have when okay, Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Miss Ririn.
Yeah, I'm
Can
sorry because
continue.
I'm still on that tip, but I want to join this event. Okay, I will answer this question. For me, when I elementary school, I have a dream. I want to be a teacher, but I don't know. Qadarullah, I'm to be a nurse, and after that, but for now, I still choose for I'm interested for master degree because I want to be a lecturer someday. Because at hospital it's have don't enough time for your family, for your friend and other. My time is always at hospital, and then it just make me bored in there. After that, it's so complicated, and then I think someday I want to be a lecturer, and then this is maybe I want to teach about about nursing. After that, if I choose a master degree, it will have a for personal growth for me. And then I don't know because I'm so tired if I stay in hospital because yeah, always about patient, and then I want to grow in the another phase. So that's it, Miss for me. Thank you.
Okay, such amazing answer. Thank you so much, Miss Ririn. Good luck for it. Okay. And then how about you, Miss Nadia? Time is yours.
Thank you, Miss Desi, for choosing me. For me, pursuing a master degree is one of uh, the thing that I always wanted to do since I realized that education is always my vibes. I mean, I love being among professor, students, and then the learning environment. But besides that, I also realized that whenever I get into the master degree, uh, the specific the specific things I have learned with my friend. I mean, when I was in bachelor degree, everything seems blue. But then, whenever I get into master degree, um, it feels sharper, and then the struggle is real, of course, for the paper and the article and all the discussions. But what I meant to say is, it is improving myself. So I would say that it is for my personal growth too.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nadia. I agree with you because when we was in bachelor degree, yeah, it's looks like something blurred, but after we join master degree, we can do the deepening of our knowledge. Okay, thank you everyone for your response. Is there any other opinion about the first question? Okay, if there is no other participant want to give the opinion about our first question, let we move to our second question. That's about, okay, which one do you prefer? Continuing your master's degree abroad or in Indonesia? Okay. Any one of you want to give opinion about this question? Okay, Kak. Okay, Miss Nadia again. Time is yours, Miss Nadia.
Okay, this is very interesting. I am open for discussions. I will wait for the other speaker to speak. But from my point of view, um I was the one who really wanted to pursue my degree abroad. But then I realized that no matter what university you are into, if you do not know things you want to learn, and you don't know the path or career you want to get, it doesn't matter. So in the end of everything, now I am in Indonesia University. I mean, I'm not going abroad. I mean, I still have that dream, but turns out uh, this preference uh, this preference is coming from my needs and also uh, my reliability. That's from me. Maybe the other speaker can add, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nadia, for your opinion about this. And then, is there any other opinion from other participants? Okay, Mr. Igun. Okay, hi, Mr. Igun. So, what is your opinion about this question? Time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Desi, for your time to give me. Okay, here. if you give me some questions, which one okay, do I prefer to continuing your master degree abroad or Indonesia? I prefer continuing my master degree in abroad because yeah, we know that Indonesia talk about education, yeah, it's like something that is not secret anymore. We know our quality, we know our level in Indonesia. Talk about education, moreover, for this generation. So it doesn't support if we want to go to master degree, but we want to have good quality. So I prefer continuing my master degree in abroad. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Igun, for your opinion about this. How about another participant? Is there any other opinion about this question? Anyone? No? Okay. Miss Ririn Putri Damayanti. Okay. We invite you, Miss Ririn. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss, for your opportunity. I will answer this question. Which one do you prefer? Continue your master degree abroad or in Indonesia? Okay, I choose Indonesia. Why? Because my lecturer in diploma degree said like that if you want to choose master degree, I recommend you to choose like that Indonesia University because this education it's so what can I say? I mean, it's so good, and then it's the best because yeah, and then my lecturer just talk with me. You can try about our abroad or Indonesia and other, but she recommended me just Indonesia because yeah, I have a family, and then my father said if you want to go, don't ever too far from my father. So it's so difficult for me because I will choose you want to go abroad or Indonesia, but I don't know but my future. So I think just thinking about someday I will choose Indonesia. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ririn. Actually, yeah, we have some reason because I also continue my master degree in Indonesia because my father also didn't want me to go far away from him. Okay, and then how about another speaker, Mr. Jajang? Time is yours. Hello, Mr. Jajang.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Okay, I think it depends on personal matters. For me personally, I prefer to continue my study in Indonesia because I have already be a full-time worker in my institution right now. So I have to continue my study and I still have to work as well. So I prefer to continue my study in Indonesia. But actually, I still have the dream to continue my study abroad, maybe for doctoral or maybe do the master degree again, inshallah. I believe after this, because I think study abroad is really cool. We get, I think we will get better quality of educations and also better connections with friends abroad from other countries. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jajang. Okay, anyone else want to give opinion about this question? Okay, how about mm, Miss Miss Fuji Leju?
Yes.
Okay, time is yours, Miss.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the time, Miss. Okay. The question is about which one do you prefer, continuing your master degree abroad or Indonesia? Inshallah, I would like to choose continue in Indonesia because of Alhamdulillah, I have a job that I should get the master degree and I should follow the rules of my job. This is the important also for me if I want to keep my job running well with my job. I should follow the rules, I guess. And yeah, in another side, also I have dream for another one. I want to go to another country. It's just for holiday only, not for study. I guess. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fuji Legenda, about for the opinion and the answer. And then we move to Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. Time is yours.
All right, so thank you very much. This is the second chance for me to answer the question. On talking about continuing your master degree abroad or in Indonesia, in my opinion, firstly, actually, the first thing that we need to find or we need to know is what kind of subject in master degree that we want to take. Is there any university in Indonesia which is provided the subject, especially like the best subject for it to learn, or the subject is only provided in abroad, and especially for me, yeah, maybe for my master, not maybe, but inshallah for my master degree, I'm looking for like decided to take education technology, and based on the data that I have like looked for and based on my research, unfortunately in Indonesia, the quality of the subject or major that I want to pursue, it's not provided here. So yeah, it means the answer is I need to take my master degree in abroad. So that's the question. That's the answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal. Yeah, based on your answer, you don't have option, yeah, because there is the major that you want to take is just in abroad. Okay, everyone.
Yep.
So thank you for those who have answered this question. We move to another slide. Okay, we will talk about nowadays phenomenon. Like the title of this discussion today, we will talk about trend. So I got this research from Mr. Solsinger. I hope my pronunciation is correct. In 2017, he done the research and found that more than 16 million Americans, approximately 8% of the population, have a master's degree, representing a 43% increase since 2002. It's in America. And how about in Indonesia? I found it in a Quran from Google. So it said that Survei Angkatan Kerja Nasional Sakarnas yang dirilis Badan Pusat Statistik BPS ini mencatat tingkat pendidikan penduduk dengan usia 15 tahun ke atas, presentasi penduduk yang menyelesaikan pendidikan strata 1 dalam kurung sarjana hingga strata 3 doktoral pada 2021 naik 2,2 kali lipat dibandingkan kondisi 10 tahun sebelumnya. So that is the today phenomena that we can see. And we talk about this. I want to know about your opinion about this. The question is it a trend or a necessity to pursue a master degree? What do you think about this question? Okay, Miss Sophie, time is yours.
Okay, Miss, I think this is a very interesting question because yeah, as a human being in general, we tend to follow what the majority does. Like we can see in particular, yeah, there's a lot of young people married, or yeah, after high school, we just feeling left behind if we don't directly continuing our bachelor, and having a gap year after high school is, it's like a rare decision by the time. I completely understand how the situation when it's coming to the master degree. But for me, when people having intention for continuing their study into master degree, of course they already have the experience and the previous education, which is the bachelor, and bachelor as well as master are pretty similar. Of course, they already have the imagination how it will look like if they're entering the same world, the same environment. So I think if someone decide to continue to master degree, it's not only about the trend. It means they need it or they want to. Regarding all the whatever the reasons are behind it, it's I just think that this is not a trend because at this age we have more experienced when comparing with the time we decide to continue to bachelor, so it's different. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sophie, for your opinion about this. And then, is there any another opinion about this question? Anyone? Okay. How about you, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad? Time is yours.
Okay. All right. Thank you. In my opinion, taking a master degree or pursue a master degree, it's not a trend, but it's a necessity, especially for us. I mean, like Indonesian people. Based on the data into 2021, we are only 822,000 people in Indonesia who have taken their master degree, and we can say it showed that we are still lagging of it if we compare to another country like Malaysia or China or South Korea, because we have 270 million people in Indonesia, and we just only have like 822,000. So it means we need much more people who take their master degree to get like the better life, especially the best to make Indonesia maybe to get sorry yeah to get the better Indonesia in the future. So it's not a trend, but it's a necessity for our country, for Indonesian people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. You have same opinion with Miss Sophie, the previous participant. Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal, about your opinion. And then how about another participant? Is there any maybe different opinion, disagree opinion?
For me, can I talk?
Oh, okay. Time is yours, Mr. Muhnahwi.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. It's an interesting topic. So, is it a trend or a necessity to pursue a master's degree? To me, yeah, looking at the situation right now, it could be a trend or it could be a necessity at the same time. So it depends on the people itself. But mostly, what I saw, especially on TikTok and also Instagram, most of the people try to pursue the master's degree, especially at Harvard University, since there are a lot of people coming out from social media that portray their success pursuing degree on abroad. So to me, it will affect on somebody else, especially on their mindset, especially on their target probably. So probably at the first time before this trend appear, most of people think that, oh, I think study abroad is something that is difficult. But since there are a lot of contents on social media, let's say like TikTok, we have like the most famous Telegram, let's say like Zafira from Harvard. So it triggers a lot of people to pursue master's degree abroad. It is because of the influence brought by these kind of people. So for me, it could be a trend and also it could be a necessity at the same time. But back to the people itself, how they feel this kind of opportunity, whether or not they would like to take this kind of phenomena as a trend or necessity to themselves. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhnahwi, for the opinion. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. It could be trend or necessity. Okay, how about another participant? Is there any other opinion about this question? Okay, Miss Fuji Legeda, time is yours.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss, for the time. Okay, in my opinion, I would like to choose master degree is to get master degree is a necessity for someone who want to get their dream job or the other stuff, because God created us with the different ability, I guess, and He direct us to one will we choose according to our ability. For example, if we want to get the great job as a teacher, for example, we should get a lot of things, a lot of knowledge about that one. And how we get the knowledge about that one. So it's mean like we should get the knowledge from our university or even get the what means the master degree. That's it, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fuji. Are you a teacher?
Alhamdulillah, Miss, I am.
Okay. Good luck for it, Miss Fuji. Okay. Is there any other opinion for this? Okay, Miss Ekalita. Time is yours, Miss.
I think because the education is so expensive, so if they are rich and they are smart, of course, it's not a sins for them to add their education. But because for rich people, I think they need to add their knowledge than working. Why? Why I say like that? Because when you have fortune, you use your fortune maybe for some useless, right? I don't know, maybe you are just for showing or flexing or anything. But if you are learning something and you will have interest to your environment, maybe you have some point of view and you will have more contribution for your society. But for poor people, I think it will be burden them. Why? Because although they are smart, but they don't have access to the social contribution, and if they force, they will be some damage of them, like they have to pay the credits for their education, and sometimes they maybe having some trouble because I don't know, maybe they are um, surprised with the life, right? I didn't mean that the education is only the rich now, not what I like want to say, but um, the education is for the rich and smart people. I think it's neat, but if you are not rich, maybe you can have scholarship, or for your career, maybe you have more effort. But I think it depends the situation. Like the Telegram, they have um, passed from the Harvard, maybe because they can afford it, right? And when they are finished their studying, they will be having some mind, maybe have some mind that more open to others, maybe not to, I don't know, maybe like I said that for rich people, maybe yeah, they have to add their education. So if they have company, they will know how to use your fortune for others, because in Indonesia it's very difficult for rich people to understand the poor, and if they are have to sharing, I don't know, maybe the sharing is, I don't know, I don't see that the result is satisfied, because there is many corruption, and there is many flexing, and many cancer things that we didn't understand. There are from high education people, but how the result is like that. And in for rich people, they have low education, and when they have a fortune, they are um, cannot understand about the regulation and how to share your fortune to others with the proper way.
Okay. Anything else, Miss Ekalita? Enough?
That's
Okay.
enough.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, for the opinion. Yeah, I hope so. We pray for better Indonesia in the future. Okay, and then how about Mr. Jajang? Time is yours, Mr. Jajang.
Thank you. In my point of view, so pursue a master's degree is necessity because right now world develops so fast. Um, let's say about we know about the development of technology, AI, and then a lot of job that replaced by machine, and then also we have heard about industrial revolutions 4.0 or even 5.0. So because a lot of those things, I think degree, skills, and experience are really important to survive in this era. And then yeah, degree is really necessity because education, I think, is the way for the future. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jajang, for the opinion. Okay, is there any other opinion from other participants?
May I? I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Abdi, time is yours, Mr. Abdi.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. In my view, or personally, I feel education is not only about how to get a good or better job, or to get to get a higher class. But in my view, education is like for the people who's curious about another knowledge, which is knowledge is not in their brain right now, and then they want to challenge themselves to growing to leverage their knowledge. This is the basic needs, knowledge is basic needs, and I think in every degree, like work degree and master degree, there's have many different knowledge, and knowledge is always leverage and always dynamic in a world. And I think, in my view, personally, on me, maybe master degree or any degree is necessary for my life because I have I have many curious about knowledge. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abi Shohada, for your opinion about this question. And any other opinion for this question, everyone? Okay, if there is no other opinion, let me jump into another slide. So here is my little observation trend from TikTok. So actually, some previous days there was one video that in my FYP, and that video is told about she she went to master degree because she broken heart. So and then because we are discussing about this right now, so I type in my column research in my TikTok about this S2 karena patah hati because I'm curious about this. And then I found so many videos that relate with this title. And the thing that I want to discuss with you guys is, what do you think about this trend? Do you think that the reason of going to master degree because broken heart become one of factor that make the number of master degree is increased? What do you think about that question? What is your opinion?
I beg your pardon, miss. What is your question?
Okay, sorry. So the question is, do you think that the one of this trend going to master degree because broken heart is become one of factor that affect the increasing of number students of master degree? What do you think? Let me type here.
Oh, you mean that the heartbreaking is one factor of the trend?
Yeah. So what do you think about this? Is it become one factor that make the number of master degree student increase? So what do you think about this? Okay, Miss Ekalita, time is yours.
You're picturing a woman, yeah. Women is I think if a man maybe they can they can, I don't know, I have a 4,000 and she is broken heart, but she can dealing with her life. And but if is the man, they can continue their life and they may be more successful. But I think maybe it depends of the person also, yeah. But if it's the trend, I don't know, maybe you have to survey it first, yeah. I cannot give apa the answer, because I am assuming that when people take the degrees, mostly of them they are for their career, and four of them for their intelligence, and four of them is like I said, maybe they have a fortune, and they are also smart, and they want to add the education. But about the heartbreaking people, maybe in the novels they told us like that, but I don't know the reality. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, for your opinion. Yeah, that's because of that I need your opinion about this. So, any other opinion from you guys about this such trend?
Yeah, may I?
Okay, Mr. Abi, the
Um,
time is yours.
yeah, I believe as a human we have the like external motivation to do something. I believe also, but this may be a little bit as a motivation to get master degree or to leverage that education, because sometimes people who's got I think who's got disappointed on his life, on their life, they will get some motivation to leverage the education, like to take a master degree for what? Yeah, of course, for leverage status, for leverage the position level and everything, because education is the most important to leverage everything in your life. Like you want to become freedom of on the financial. If you have the high education, so you will get a better job and better couple, maybe, or better husband, maybe. It is possible, And I believe heartbreaking is part of the sort of our motivation. Take some new or leverage our degree. Yeah, it is on my view. It's not. I have not. I haven't find the result about this. But this I think this is a logic. My logic. My logic. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abi Shuhada, for your opinion about this. And any other opinion about this question? Okay, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. On did you ever the quote? It says two things that make people change. First, because of they got broken heart, and the second one because they just realized something and it makes them to be open-minded. So yeah, that's on the code. One of that is broken heart. So yeah, I believe when somebody like got broken heart, yeah, but somebody like got broken heart, it could be the reason to do something like Mr. Abi said before. So yeah, maybe we can connect it where people decided to increasing or to pursue the master degree, and because of they got a broken heart. So yeah, I believe one of the factor why currently or recently a lot of people decided to take the master degree because of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. So, is there any other opinion about this question? Okay, Miss Fuji Legeda, time is yours.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what exactly the happen is on TikTok, but yeah, Alhamdulillah, I get the information from you. Okay, well, because we can see someone's feeling, as Miss Ekalita told us that we should get the mencari tahu. How do I to say like that? To get the result. Maybe some of them is true. Some of them is true. I believe that. But they need to show or through her ability to get the master degree to become a master degree to their ex maybe, but because too much video about that, so maybe the netizen just follow what's happening on TikTok, so that's why they make it, just want to make it viral maybe, I guess. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fuji Legeda. Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Fuji and Miss Ekalita, that this such a thing must through the research, so it's become, I think it is interesting topic to do research, to do the article about it. Anyone else want to give opinion about this? Okay, if not, let me jump to another slide. Okay, like we told before, is it a trend or necessity? We have discussed about the trend and let's discuss about the necessity. So the definition of necessity, it refers to something that is required, indispensable, or essential. It implies that a particular thing, action, or condition is necessary or unavoidable for a specific purpose, outcome, or situation. Necessity often arises when there is a compelling need or urgency to fulfill a requirement or achieve a desired result. So, for example, from me, I decided to going to master degree because the specific purpose I want to become a lecturer. So that is my specific purpose. And also the if I want to become a lecturer, I need to get master degree title. So it's become my urgency to fulfill a requirement. If you still feel hesitate about going to master degree or not, maybe you can do this, doing the reflection about what is your specific purpose or urgency to fulfill requirement. But if you don't have the specific purpose or whatever it, yeah, it's okay to just continue it because based on my experience, that I got so much positive things from master degree, even small things. Okay, everyone. That is my comment about this trend and also necessity. And then let me move to another question. Okay. So finally we come to the benefit. So the question is, what are the benefits of S2 that you expect? So any one of you want to give your opinion about this question? Okay, Miss Sophie, time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss, for another opportunity. And I always like all your slides because you have provided us some good questions to discuss. So thank you for that. Regarding to this slide, what are the benefits of master that you expect? First thing first, when we talking about master degree, we expect people expect us to become more educated, of course. And I hope this educated word is um, actually defined as a literal. So it's not make us as a person who feel that the smartest one in the society or who have the rights to or capacity for judging people principle. I hope the educated word is actually mean that we can finally seeing the bigger picture of this life. We can accept what people stand for in their life. Basically, we can finally be agree for some disagreements with um, our and surroundings, because this is so exhausting when we keep showing ourselves to as an intelligent people, but we act like a total like we show it, we deliver our minds in disrespectful way, if you know what I mean. And we find that those guys in so many places, in the nearest places you can be able to find that. So the hope that after having the master degree, hopefully we can finally be that person who understanding, and also who have open-minded, that the real open-minded, because somehow open-minded now it's kind of biased. Like when you don't, when you disagree with my opinion, you are open-minded, you are close-minded, I'm sorry. when you are when you are not accept the LGBTQ, you are close-minded. I think that's all about perspective, and we always have a place or a room for having a discussion about all these things in this world with a cool mind, if that the English word. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sophie. Yes, I agree with you. And actually, the benefit that you said before, it's happened to me. Yeah, that's some of benefit. And maybe for the further benefit, I will show you later. And let's jump into Mr. Abi Shuhada Putra. What is your opinion? Time is yours.
Yeah, thanks. Of course, I told you before, in my view, I want to take the second degree or master degree is for leverage my knowledge. Okay, I'm begin to curious about psychology because this is my lesson right now, my uh, graduating process, and in my mind, I have expectation for when I take the master degree, I will more understand about or I will more understanding to human because human is the most interesting things when I study about that and focus to my view, focus to my perspective, leverage knowledge or leverage or take master degree is for leverage my knowledge. This is the verse. This is the verse. And second is I have expectation to I can turn out turn out and make the new profession. But this only for the second expectation for me. And the verse is only and our words is I want to leverage my knowledge firstly to be more understand to human like behavior or personality or anything in the world because the human is so dynamic things in the world. It will be changed every time, every era. Yeah, I need it. I need the knowledge about that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abi, about your opinion about this. And then let we move to Miss Ekalita. Okay, time is yours, Miss.
Yeah. Um, we expect that if they have the benefits of S2 is they are more wise, but and maybe they can have bringing the change in the problem as a problem solver. But the fact is, when we reading a journal and some opinion that they can overcome some problem, but in the reality it's rejected. Like when I read about Dr. um, Sahri Ali Sultan Sabana, and he said that for the contract we need a balance offering apa daya tawar itu apa sih ya bahasa Inggrisnya bahasa Indonesia. We have equal in contract, and in the principle of law it's also have guidance us like that, but in the reality it's very difficult because there is many problems there. So I didn't see the connection between the master degree of the problem solving in the reality is sometimes they cannot connect it. Like if we see the bankruptcy, right, and we see that the party cannot save their business and money, and the company is bankrupt, and the consumer also lost their money. So everyone will lose because maybe the knowledge is only in the university, but there are no connection how to reach and how to be the problem solving can be reached. Because if you are jump into the reality, it's very complex. There is a bank there is the government, there is the like I said, I don't know, sometimes in the business there are always menyimpangi, tapi ya maksudnya bahasa Inggrisnya apa sih menyimpangi? There are always ignored the principle of law, while the principle is thinking about the smart from the smart people. They are learning to produce their thoughts, but the businessmen thought they are smarter. So we see that many problems overcome, and no one can dealing with that because like I said, everyone is like try to pass out in the one small pintu, apa sih bahasa Inggrisnya, doors, and you didn't use it switch on or in the equal, but you are like pushing each other, yeah, something like that.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, for the opinion. And then we move to Mr. Jajang. Time is yours, sir.
Thank you. So what are the benefits that I expected or that I expect of continuing my study? So it's gonna be I will appreciate myself more and more, and then I will get better opportunity of job. I will get better salary. That is what is happening right now. If you have a good degree, so your salary will be increased. Trust me. And then people trust you more, and then people will listen to you. But for the last 2 points, I think it also depends on your personality. If you have a good attitude, people will listen to you. But if you have bad attitude, they will not listen to you, even if you have good qualification of education. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jajang, for the opinion. Is there any other opinion? If no, we jump to another slide. Okay, so the next slide is relate with the previous slide. What do you think about this? How can S2 or master degree affect one's career and job opportunities? What do you think about this? If you have opinion, please raise your hand. Okay, Miss Ekalita, time is yours.
Yeah, maybe it depends to the opportunity itself, because like I said, maybe some people take as master degree is they trusting them can run their company or their institution regulation, right? But like I said, when you came into the real problems, it's not that simply, yeah, because um like I said, that there are many factors in we if we are in college, there is no factors there, because we just dealing with our thought, we just dealing with the idealism, and we are imagine some condition that can control by our thought, that it will be like what we thought it can be working out. But in the reality, it's not. I didn't agree about the Mr. Previous that said it's are dealing with the behavior. No, it's not dealing with the behavior, because it's nothing to do with the behavior, but some the thought is maybe to the idealism, and when you are dealing with the limitation, it will so hard because there are no supporting, and you have to overcome it by yourself. But in we if we are in college, there is no factors that burden us to speak out with our idealism, because we don't have the company, right? We don't have the problems. We are just third party that thinking with our brain that, yeah, that's the idealism solution, because with the philosophy, with the logic sense, we believe that it is the best for everybody. But in the reality, it's not like that, because there is politics, there's socials, the economics, there is any limitation. The bank didn't want to know about your problems. Moreover, the government, they are so headache with the problems, so it's very difficult. And the professor, they stay in the university because they are didn't connect to the reality. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, about your opinion. And then let's we move to Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. Time is yours, sir.
All right, so thank you. Our next question: how can master degree affect one's career and job opportunity in the future? Um, oh, one more information that I would like to explain. This is really yeah, the different between master degree which is provided in Indonesia and in abroad, especially in US, is yeah, maybe because I'm lack of information, but the things that I know, when you take a master degree in Indonesia, especially like the duration is 2 years, you will not get a chance like which is provided from the university to get an internship. But when you take a master degree in US, like in some university, let's say Cornell, another New York University or something else, and you took a master degree, which is the duration is 2 years. And in the second year of your master degree, you will get a chance to do an internship. So yeah, it was impressed me at the time because that's really cool in my opinion. Like you can implement what you have learned in the first year or in the first semester and your internship in the second year. So yeah, absolutely. What we have learned or what we have taken, especially in our master degree, it will affect our career in the future. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, I yeah, like which are provided the master degree, and in the second year they also provide a chance to get an internship from their partnership. So it will be awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. Such amazing opinion. And then how about you, Mr. Abi Syuhada Putra? Time is yours.
Yes, thank you. This the most interesting discussion and material, Yeah, I believe every education, every degree, every lesson give me or give us about higher knowledge. Okay, and some people are getting the good character in university when they were at school, when they were studying and work or second degree. I believe about that. Yeah. Let me take in the apple to apple comparison. When the for example, we have the two person with without experience about job. Okay, and the first person is have the first degree certification or education, and the second person is having the master degree. So I believe the second person with the master degree certification, it will be more opportunity about career for the career and job position or anything. Yeah. However, I believe also, yeah, I told you every lesson in school, in a university, in college, or in like a campus, it will be make me or make us some higher knowledge, and yeah, it could be make a character, new or good character, I think. So if we take in the apple to apple comparison, yeah, I believe master degree it will be give you more chance, give you more opportunity to the work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abi Syuhada Putra. Okay, uh, anyone want to give opinion? Or we jump to another slide? Okay, the next slide is about, so are there any other benefits of going to graduate school beside increased career opportunities? So what do you think about this? If you have opinion, you can share with us. Okay, Miss Ekalita, time is yours.
Yeah, of course, if we talking about knowledge, it's not always about the career opportunities, right? Because sometimes smart people is maybe they didn't perform the working well because the works in their brain, not their muscles. Yeah, but if I um heard about the smart people like Rocky the Gerung and etc. and our pioneers, right? They are smart people, right? And we didn't see that they use their muscles, but the brain is brainstorming us, and they stimulate our brains to think more, because sometimes people just enough for the result that they think it's enough, but it's not enough if you are see the comprehensive, right? It needs the more discussion, and if you are reading some books that the people have working so hard for their thoughts, and they are trying to um, berjuang tuh apa ya? They are trying to apa sih berjuang bahasa Inggrisnya? They are trying to fight ya, to fight to the real equality. But yeah, they didn't have any fortune or company, but they have a decent thought. They have nurani itu apa ya? Inner voice, yeah, inner voice that God give to us, right? That we have to concern about others also, because if you give others a problems, they will give you a problem also. It may be not, if it not you, and they will be a problem with their community, right? And then that why is the law always bringing the principles? Because there is no defense for weak people, for people that need real help. Because when you have a trouble and you are expecting people to helping them, I don't know if the numbers is like 70%, how you can help them. In the Panamas, they are being burdened with the government, and the sad of the government is they cannot hear the inner voice. They just only cares about the power, yeah. And if we see the history, power abuse is from the ancient until now. There is power abuse. I don't know what for you chasing the power if you just only give the suffering for your people, right? You need to listen more to the people that try to stand up for your nation, for your community, for your society, because they don't have any money and they don't have strength. They don't have anything beside their voice. They try to help their nation with with what is your have to, that you can give to others. Like the pioneer said, that we can give to our nation for what we can give, right? So the rich people can give the poor with their money, but you cannot expect the poor give their money to the rich. It's not right. And you have you will have some trouble with your own nation if you are doing that all the time. You are send people to the abroad, and then you pay them to betray your nation. And you see how the Timor-Leste and Papua have been betrayed. For whom? Not for not to the another Indonesian society. No, for their own I don't know, representative. I did When they are go abroad, they have the access, but they cannot bringing up their nation. And what for? What for? You have run out your country's money, and there are no change, and you are become um, I don't know, if you are stand for KKB, it's not right. And if you are also stand for the government, and the government didn't care about the society, it's not right also. So what is for the education for? We have to answer that.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, for the opinion. Okay, is there any other opinion? If no, let's we jump into another slide. So this is the benefit and advantages of master degree that I got from the research in 2017 by Mr. Salsinger. The first is specialized knowledge. He said that earning a master degree may help us to gain specialized knowledge to advance in our field. And number two is career advancement. He found that a master degree can make it easier to transition into more senior position, such as management and leadership. And number three, he found that employees with a bachelor degree earn $65 per year, while those with a master degree earn a median annual income of 18,200, which shows that have a 23% increase in their annual income. And then number four, he also found that the benefit of a master degree also help to improve in researching, writing, and life skill set. So it's lifelong learning. And also he also in 2017, the same year, Mr. Philot also done a research of it, and he found that enhanced professional network is one of the advantage to pursuing master degree. Studying with a highly people with open-minded individuals has another benefits, such as it can make us enhance social network. Okay, that is the benefits and advantages of master degree. And then next slide is, so what is the impact of continuing your master degree on yourself? This is the question that I asked to my friend because I done a mini research about this, and my friend answer, it is my observation. The impact on their self is observation from English postgraduate student. They answer that number one impact to their personal is personal growth, independent, hardworking, and so on. Because yeah, we know that the material for master degree is more difficult than bachelor degree. So if we found our lecturer cannot or don't want to give the material to explain the material, so we must to become independent and hardworking to understand the material. And also the major mindset number two. Yeah, one of my friends said that high education is not only for money. Yeah, I agree with this because why? Because maybe for the first time we will think that education, we continue our master degree because education, because money, and but after you join a master degree, you will see and you will find that it's not only for money and other things. And number three is open-minded, not only become a lecturer. So yeah, because we are in English postgraduate, so actually most of us continue our master degree because we want to become a lecturer. But after we join, we see that we can become another occupation like translator or and also become a teacher in international school or maybe a business person, business woman or man. And also number four is knowledge deepening. Yeah, of course this because we in master degree will got so much beautiful theory and we will get it. And number five is up-to-date knowledge. Yeah, this is the part that I really like because I like to make article. Even my article just published just two published until now, but I really like to do it because yeah, slowly but surely, we can produce a better article to pass in Sinta 1, Sinta 2, 3, International, and Scopus. And number six is teaching method deepening. Yeah, because we are in English postgraduate, most of us are teachers. So yeah, we got so much teaching method from our lecturer. So that's really help us to know other method from the master degree. So that is the that is the impact on ourselves from me and my friends in postgraduate English postgraduate. Okay. And then, yeah, I will give you a little suggestion. If you want to continue your study in master degree, maybe you can do this learning while working. The the main of it is maybe you can find a job that relates to your major while pursuing master degree. So you can learn theory while practicing. For example, me, I become one of teacher in English course in Medan to make it relate to my major. So I will get so much theory in my master degree, and after that I will practice it um in my job, for example, like that. Okay, this is the last question for you guys. So, will you continue to master degree after all of this? Okay, anyone want to give your opinion about this? Okay, Miss Henny, time is yours, Miss.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss. If me, okay, I've already done my master degree, but hopefully I can continue my PhD as soon as possible. But I think for everyone's opinion, they have what is that? They have a dream to continue their study, not only for master degree but for bachelor, a master, or postgraduate, yeah, until doctoral. But I think it's everyone's dream to continue their study as long as they have enough money. As long as they have enough money to continue their study. For example, they can apply for the scholarship, yeah, and they can study not only in local but also in international. But it's not easy. Sometimes we have to fight for it, to apply, yeah, for the job first before we continue for our master degree. As we know that after we have done our bachelor degree, sometimes it's not easy to get a good job. Yeah, and if we want to continue our master degree, we have to fight for the job first. But yeah, I think everyone has a dream to continue their master degree because in everyone they have like a mindset like long life learning education. As long as we are still breathtaking, we have to continue our study. And because learning is not finished until we've died. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Henny, for the opinion. How about you, Mr. Abi Shuhada? Time is yours.
Yeah, master degree is my dream, And just for information, I'm the father with 4 children, and I'm working. Right now, I'm in a graduating process for the new major, and I believe I can take the master degree after graduated from the first major, the new major I taken that. So this only like for your information, and I want my spirit to get higher education to leverage my knowledge. It could be impacting to the other people here because education is not about age, occupation, profession, or anything. Education is about nia, willingness, spirit. You can't do it. You can't do it, and always you can't do it. You can get more higher education. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abi Shuhada. Okay, how about you, Miss Ekalita? Time is yours.
I have some trauma about this because when I continue my study when I was housewife, and I didn't pursuing the point, right, because I'm the wife. So what the point means to me, but my lecturer thought that I'm a rebellion in the class, and it's really bothering me. And although my friends didn't mind about what my thoughts, but my lecturer didn't like me. Yeah, and he said that I'm trying to make some mess in the class. So I don't think that the continuing education is suitable for any person, because sometimes autodidacts for some person is more effective, because um, in the community we see the polarization, right, and we see that people is um, hating some people because their thoughts, their standpoint, and maybe anything with them that they didn't like, because maybe they think that this person will be troublemaker, but it's not true. Yeah, because sometimes when we are adults and we are in the real world, that we know that there is not material in our thought, because the life is sometimes we are dealing with our inner voice. We see how people can be suffering because the ignorance and the neglected, or the some deeds that the person is doing to others, because maybe for them it's logic to doing things like that, but human is not only the logic. Human also need um, feelings, emotion, heart, and being. You have to be careful with that, right? It's not about only the right, but you have also have to respect people in real terminology. What is I am talking about when me and my lecturer is having disputes is about the polygamy, and he said he thought that I against it. I didn't against it, but I want that the doers of the polygamy have understand their wives and their couples, because they are human. They are not possession. You treat them like possession. You cannot treat human like that. And if you want to do it right. That's only I asking. But maybe because I also limited in the interpreted, because I cannot understand the Arabic, right? And I just only can read about the terjemahan tuh apa sih bahasa Inggris terjemahan, ya. And uh, I didn't know what is the God is willing to us, but I see the prophets and their best friends. They never hurt the women, so something is not right, right? And if you are mad to some people and you thought they want to mess up, no, what is their goals for mess these things? Because mostly if their life is not dealing with that topics, but we are concerned, right, if some people hurting others because of the right and or the neglected, or they didn't understand more about the people emotion and feeling, and if they are agree with you, uh, maybe because you can lead them, so just prove your leading, not only just force your um, emotion and willing to do them.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ekalita, for the opinion. Okay, everyone, I think this is the end of our discussion today. Thank you for your participation in our discussion today. Give uh, I will give it back to Mr. Indre. Okay, Mr. Indre.
Hello, thank you. Miss Desi, can't you out from your screen first? Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, so thank you so much for Miss Desi has become contributor, especially for our discussions. But before we close, yeah, there are the several feedbacks that related to uh, English, yeah, in our discussion last time. Yeah, first of all, we talk about pronunciations, how to pronounce this one. Yeah, if you prefer to take the American accents, they will speak without T. So you will say Lil, 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 Lil without T, Lil. But when you prefer to British accents, yeah, it's like Lil, Lil, Lil. Ya. Jadi bacanya bukan little ya, little bukan little. So which one the accents that you prefer between American or the British in this situation? American Lil, British Lil. Ya, terus yang kedua ya based on English ya beberapa dari teman-teman di situ sudah fluent ya, fluentnya udah bagus. Tapi di sini kita coba untuk ngambil matriksnya dari IELTS ya. Dalam IELTS ada yang namanya vocabulary level. Jadi ada vocabnya C1, C2, B1, B2 di situ. Jadi semakin tinggi vocab teman-teman ya, semakin tinggi skor teman-teman dalam writing ataupun dalam speaking. Nah, yang saya dengar hari ini ya, beberapa dari teman-teman, it's okay karena ini for communication. Nah, for ketika speakingnya dinilai, di sini ini bakal menjadi parameter atau bantuan buat teman-teman untuk bisa mencoba untuk meningkatkan ya vocabulary levelnya. Contohnya say ya. Teman-teman bisa mengganti say itu dengan beberapa vocabulary yang lebih tinggi. Contohnya ada convey ya, bisa teman-teman gunain state, terus bisa juga search ya. Terus apa lagi ya? Ya, ini ada beberapa vocab yang bisa teman-teman gunakan. Jadi nggak say mulu di situ. Oke, in the first sentence you try to use say, but in the second sentence you try to find this synonym ya. Jadi nggak say mulu di semua di semua kesempatan ya ketika dia speak up. I think juga ya. Mungkin bisa teman-teman ganti I think ini dengan tadi ada misalnya Kalita menggunakan kata I assume ya itu juga bagus atau I suppose juga bisa. Terus apa lagi? I reckon ya saya tebak juga bisa as far as I'm concerned mungkin as far as I certain misalnya juga bisa ya. Jadi nggak I think mulu kan di situ. Nah, as far as I'm concerned ya atau I certain that ini juga bisa di situ. Jadi nggak cuman I think doang ya yang digunakan. Maybe juga ini vocabnya juga to the earth banget ya. Jadi bisa ditinggikan dengan menggunakan perhaps ya, presumably, apalagi visibly ya juga bisa di situ. Jadi nggak maybe mulu about juga bisa. Jadi nggak I want to talk about mulu. Jadi bisa menggunakan I want to talk regarding bla bla bla. I want to talk concerning bla bla bla. I want to talk lagi ya concerning. Ya, saya lupa ada beberapa lagi itu yang bisa digunakan. Ya, good juga salah satu vocab yang rendah. Teman-teman juga bisa ganti dengan eh, apa ya Excel. Good apa ya Excel mungkin bisa. Terus apa lagi good ya. Oke, delightful juga bisa ya. Terus rewarding juga bisa ya depend on the context once more. Jadi nggak good-good mulu thing. Jadi nggak pakai important thing lah. Important juga bisa diganti tuh. Juga essential, vital, crucial ya. Itu juga bisa teman-teman ganti. Can juga bisa diganti. Mungkin thing dulu ya. Thing bisa diganti apa? Mungkin yang menarik. Mungkin aspek ya. Bukan the several thing mulu tapi the several aspect bla bla bla. Jadi juga bisa teman-teman ganti di situ. Terus can juga bisa diganti nggak I can bla bla bla, tapi juga bisa I'm able to ya plus verb one. Terus juga I'm capable of juga bisa. Nah, tapi kalau capable of ketemunya verb ing ya. Terus apa lagi? Apa lagi ya? Terus ada I manage to ya. plus verb one juga bisa. Jadi I can speak English. I'm able to speak English. Nah, terus apa lagi? I'm capable of managing this organization juga bisa. Terus apa lagi? I manage to handle this situation juga. Jadi nggak I can handle the situation doang, tapi I manage to handle. Jadi banyak variasi yang teman-teman gunakan di situ. Nah, untuk apa ya? Untuk apa namanya bahasanya? Untuk untuk elevate lah bahasanya. Elevate your speaking well. Gitu. Jadi orang yang speakingnya bagus dalam konteks IELTS once more uh, atau kebahasaan adalah bukan yang ngomongnya cepat aja di situ atau fluensinya bagus aja, tapi dinilai dari mungkin phrasal verbnya, mungkin dinilai dari vocabulary level yang digunakan ya baru dia bisa dikatakan advance dan sebagainya di situ. Terus selanjutnya vocab ya. Tadi ini vocab berapa yang keluar tadi? Keinginan, wish ya. Pansos tadi ada yang nanya juga. Saya lihat saya baru tahu juga nih social climber ya di Google tadi saya lihat. Terus mencari tahu, find out ya, menyimpang, straight. Terus juga ini bacanya straight ya, bukan straight ya, straight. Jadi kalau belakangnya ada T di situ I dia baru kita baca. Contohnya kayak subjugate. Ini bacanya bukan subjugate, tapi subjugated. Jadi kalau di belakangnya nih T sama D, nah itu ide yang kita baca. Contohnya apa lagi? Recommend, did, ya. Ini ada D juga nih di belakangnya. Jadi kita bacanya recommended. Jadi bukan recommend. Jadi bukan pop sound yang kita baca. Tapi berbeda kalau di belakangnya selain T sama D. Contohnya ini, ya. Jadi bacanya bukan look at, tapi look. Jadi pop soundnya doang di situ. Jadi kalau di belakangnya selain T sama D itu ide yang kita baca di belakang. Terus selanjutnya vocab ya, berjuang, struggle. Bisa teman-teman gunakan. Misalnya tadi ada grammar ya, ada yang mengatakan when I in elementary school. Jangan lupa harus ada subject verb. Nah, kita lihat di situ ketika kalimat adalah kalimat nonverbal, di situ kita harus naruh be. Jadi when I was in elementary school. Jadi nggak boleh when I in elementary school. Nah, terus juga tadi ada yang bilang I get in my university atau apa tadi? Saya lupa. Nah, cocoknya when I get into my university atau when I get accepted to my university di situ. Jadi phrasal verbnya lebih cocok di sini. Nah, itu yang membedakan teman-teman ya. Kalau apa ya, examiner IELTS itu ya dia membedakan antara native dan gak native itu di phrasal verb di situ. Nah, jadi kalau phrasal verbnya udah pas semua tuh, nah biasanya itu nilainya bagus di situ karena ini juga bagian dari coherence atau apa ya dalam IELTS saya lupa. Terus selanjutnya tadi ada and other ya, nggak boleh misalnya I go with Andi, Dina, and other. Nggak boleh seperti itu karena other itu harus diikuti oleh noun lagi. Jadi kalau udah mau stop dan lainnya maknanya di situ menggunakan s belakangnya. I go with Andi, Dina, and others. Ada s belakangnya di situ. Terus juga it could be a track, nggak boleh ya. Jadi di sini attract ini verb di situ. Kalau maknanya pasif dia jadi it could be attracted di situ. Dia harus ditarik atau bisa ditarik di situ. Kalau maknanya dia bisa menarik audiens ya cocoknya adalah kalimat aktif. It could attract ya. Could di sini ada modal ketemu satu di situ. Terus juga nggak boleh I'm agree ya. Tadi ya saya dengar juga cocoknya adalah I agree. Terus juga mungkin saya nggak tahu ini mungkin ada beberapa teman-teman di situ yang mungkin salah pronounce atau nervous ya nggak they are education ya. Tadi cocoknya konteksnya their education pendidikan mereka di situ. Terus juga filler juga menjadi PR buat kita semuanya ya. Jadi saya pun juga banyak filler. Filler itu seperti apa? Contohnya ketika kita ngomong eh kayak gitu. Itu juga bagian dari filler dalam public speaking. Hal itu harus kita coba kurangin di situ. Salah satu cara untuk ngurangin mungkin teman-teman bisa nge-alibis dengan apa ya? Dengan kata. Contohnya how to say. Contohnya nih saya lagi ngomong nih. eh eh, Hi, I would like to talk about. Jadi nggak tapi Hi, I would like to talk about how to say that. Nah, itu lebih enak. Atau kita silence ya, diam tapi nggak boleh lebih dari 4 detik di situ. Nah, kalau lebih dari 4 detik udah losing ideas. Kalau dalam konteksnya IELTS sekali lagi karena yang saya lihat di situ. yang saya pelajari dari dulu sampai sekarang IELTS. Nah, terus intonation ya. Ini yang buat berbeda ya, karena saya punya pengalaman 2 years work in United Nations. I work with many diplomats di situ. Cara nge-track audiences di situ adalah dengan cara mereka menaruh intonasi ya, yang membuat mereka itu lebih seksi ketika mereka ngasih opinion mereka atau ide mereka di situ. Jadi buat teman-teman semua yang biasa flat speaking ya, coba dari sekarang banyak listening, dengerin tuh beberapa mungkin di TED atau kalau saya sukanya uh, berapa British Parliament, gitu. Saya suka kayak cara dia ngasih intonasi yang lumayan seksi bagi saya ketika mereka speaking di situ. Jadi teman-teman juga harus punya someone di situ yang bisa teman-teman. Mungkin di awal ditiru, tapi kita setelah itu bakal dapetin jati diri kita di situ, intonasi yang kita suka sendiri di situ. Ya, jadi coba berikan intonasi ketika kita speaking. For example, regarding to that situations, ya, how to find out. Nah, itu kan lebih enak ketika ada ekspresi di dalam sebuah speaking tersebut ya. Mungkin di situasinya online di sini, jadi kita nggak bisa nge-express itu semua, tapi bisa aja ya. Kita coba bisa mainin di situ auditori orang-orang untuk tertarik untuk mendengar kita di situ ya. Beside tadi beberapa teman-teman ada yang aksen berbeda, ada yang British accent, American accent, tapi intonation ya is one of the paramount matter juga dalam speaking di situ. Oke, mungkin itu aja sesuatu yang mungkin bisa saya sampaikan. Mungkin ada tambahan mungkin dari teman-teman yang teman-teman dengerin tadi tentang apa kesalahan ataupun ketidakpasan kita tadi ketika kita belajar bareng-bareng. Adakah? Ada ya? Oke, untuk menutup topik kita atau diskusi kita pada hari ini, saya ingin ngajak teman-teman foto bareng. Mungkin kalau bisa, saya ngajak teman-teman untuk hidupin kamera. Kita bakal foto bersama Miss Daisy dan teman-teman yang lain. Ya, oke, foto juga nggak apa. Oke, kita mulai dari hitungan. Oke, slide 1, 3, 2, 1. Slide 2, 3, 2, 1 gitu kayak. Okay, thank you so much for coming everyone. Thank you so much for Miss Daisy has given nice topic that make us can practice our English. Itu aja. Saya tutup dengan Hell Ota. Teman-teman bilangnya yesterday you said tomorrow ya. Hell Ota. Yesterday you say tomorrow. Bye bye. See you next week with the new topics. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sir.
See you, everyone.
Thank you very much.